Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. This is a work on directions. Which directions are fortunate to you? There was a person who came to me as he is running a business at home, and he wanted to basically understand where he can sit in his room, where he can place these things, which would be good for money matters, which direction is better for him. So that drove me to get into an Excel tool for directional fortune. So it's Ashtakavarga based, but I must say this is truly, when that person came, there was also one beautiful, in the channel of Jyotishy, there was a wonderful video wherein he has shared a Excel file, a model for Ashtakavarga calculations. So that I wanted to introduce to our channel. Some people would have seen, some of you would not have. This is the Swiss ephemeris based Ashtakavarga calculations using Excel VB and Swiss ephemeris by Jyotishy. So I must begin this particular video. I must bow my head in reverence and gratitude to this true maestro of Ashtakavarga computation, Mr. Jyotishy. He is a craftsman of elegance, precision, and sheer programming brilliance. I was really taken off by it. His Excel model is not just a spreadsheet. It's a symphony of order, clarity, and mathematical beauty, woven together with the acumen of a professional coder and the generosity of a sage. He has bestowed upon the world a masterpiece, neat, charming, accurate, and classic, freely, with no strings attached, a rare gift in an age where knowledge is often hoarded. And to my astonishment, he has even been kind enough to name me as an inspiration in his work. But let there be no illusions. I am but a mere wanderer before the towering genius of his structured, disciplined, and aesthetically impeccable programming. In contrast, my own clumsy concoctions of haphazard, a tangled, a patchwork of hurried formulae here and there, makeshift scripts, leave me humbled, even embarrassed. To witness his work is to understand what true craftsmanship looks like. And so, with deep admiration and a spirit of utter humility, I dedicate this beginning to him, whose brilliance illuminates the path for all seekers of astrological knowledge. So this is, with this I begin, in fact when I saw his video, which exactly matched with the requirement for this directional astrology purpose, I used his template to just, I was in fact worried whether to, with such a nice template, should I be putting on my codes over that and spoiling it. But then I wanted to use and get a feel for how it is used. So that way this emerged. I will walk you through how this is done. His channel, and I would ask every one of you to go to his channel, pull out this particular video and download his Excel and start using it. Very, very nice. The way he has structured it, as you already maybe you would have known, there is one file called DBC on. So you have to open that Astro database con, I think, whatever you read it, that has to be opened first. And he has 3 separate sheets there. One beauty is you can import all your data from Jagannath Vara itself. And that will give you the name, date of birth, time of birth, place of birth. And you can copy paste in the DB sheet if you want all this. And there's any other place also you can include. So this is very, you'll have to keep this open before you open his other file, which is the one I'm going to show you there, which is this. You can pull out the name of any person from your data bank there, and then it will cast and neatly present everything together for easy printout also. So it puts the reports very neat, fantastically. The Vimshotri Dashas are all laid out. The Ashtakavarga, the beauty that is what he has done recently, brings out in a very beautiful format all these outputs. Okay, So upon this, I just wanted to get a feel of how to use this. So I pulled his sheet, and upon this, in today's topic, I am going to put in one sheet which I have included here is on directions. This is directions of destiny. That is the topic of today's video. This is the only inclusion upon his own file. So in here also I was inspired by this particular reference, the lucky directions for money and okay. So there are three methods we can say how directions are actually identified in astrology. So Tattva based, where fire signs are all east, earth signs you take it as south, air signs as west, and water signs, the final water signs, as the north direction. So this is one way of bringing in directions. The other method is just like as in east facing temple. If you go around the temple, the first is the east, and then you turn to the southeast as you circumambulate. Then you go to the south, southwest, west, northwest, north, and northeast, just going around the temple. So like from that way, Aries to Pisces. That is another method. The third method is based upon bhavas. So the first bhava is east, the fourth bhava is north, the seventh bhava is west, the 10th bhava is south, and two more bhavas added to them, each of them is how the demarcation happens. So in this case, my client, he came to me and was asking me which is his good direction, where he can sit and all that. So what I have done is I have put this file where I have brought in each Rasi is a Bhava. So the first Bhava for this person seems to be the 10th Rasi number, which is Capricorn. So I have to pull out the Capricorn Ashtakavarga number. That I am doing it through formula from Jyotishy sheets. So one has to basically choose the name of the person here. So you choose the name of the person, and then that will get reflected everywhere. So the idea is, so that way this gets populated. So to the client who came to me, he was asking me which is the best direction for money. So that I am identifying the best direction of money is just look at the bhava where the lord of the second house is placed. So I am identifying the lord of the second house, in this case Saturn, and it is placed in the 8th bhava in this case for him. This is all automated now. So the south direction is good for money for this person, and the north direction is good for relationship for this person, and for overall happiness is the south direction seems to be good. So generally south you should maybe avoid east altogether. So that way directions turn out to be useful to a person. Maybe he can spend his office space more for which might be intended only for money purposes. That he can choose the south, which is good for him. So this seems to work well. So I have put this for download. As I said, 2 files are required. You have to put them together, and also you read through the notes from Jyotishy's channel. That's fantastic. So I wanted to use his template and get a feel for how to use it. That's how this has emerged. So now on, maybe for all Ashtakavarga computations, we should be using his methodology. The beauty about his Ashtakavarga computations are plenty, and you can choose the both the Varahamira method as well as the BPHS methodology, and very neatly it is all laid out. And you have the Sodiya Pindas, everything calculated, all encompassed in one Excel. So that's a fantastic way he has done it. So we all, let us as a channel members, appreciate his beautiful contribution. Thank you, Jyotishy, and thank you all.